Tonight's episode is the 75th for Lex in Motion. It also represents another milestone, 20,000 subscribers. As I've mentioned in our previous episodes, hindi kailanman ay sumagi sa aking isipan na ikaw, kapatid, ay isang tagahanga. Ikaw ay aking kapatid at utang ko sa'yo, sa inyong lahat, ang tagumpay ng channel na ito. So tonight's episode comes from you. Tonight, I'll be answering some of the more personal questions I receive in my inboxes. All of this and more coming right up. This episode is brought to you by the Lex in Motion merch store, where the perks and perils of being a law student through graphic tees and statement shirts help us help others more now and in the future. Even better, make a direct donation to the charities we support. Both links in the description below. Hi, my name is Lex and welcome to Lex in Motion. In this channel, I'll be helping you build your competence, confidence, and capability in law school. Start today by hitting the subscribe button below. New episodes are posted every Friday. Let me begin tonight's episode by saying thank you, kapatid. Thank you for praying for me. Thank you for praying with me. And thank you for giving me the strength to continue. Even as I struggle with law school, even as I struggle with my own mental and physical health. Sa lahat ng nagpapadala ng prayers nila through private messages, you guys, you know who you are. Maraming salamat. Dumarating ang mga message nyo at padasal nyo sa mga pagkakataong kailangang-kailangan ko talaga. Sometimes I get questions in my inbox and some of them are not related to law school. Let me take the time tonight to answer some of them. Sir Lex, bakit po kayo nag-animation? Bakit hindi na lang po kayo as a person sa camera? The idea for Lex in Motion came sometime between 2016 and 2017. I have always thought of helping fellow law students and aspiring law students, but I did not have the means to do so. I thought of going live on camera, but that would mean owning a very good camera. My first job was at an ad agency in my hometown, so I have high production values. I did not have much by way of gear. Meron akong webcam, isang lumang mixer at sirang microphone. That's when it hit me I can always animate. Now, during my time in the ad agency, ayaw ko na tumatanggap kami ng animation, subject to certain exceptions. Matrabaho kasi. I did decent work as an animator, pero animation lang. Hindi ako marunong mag-drawing. In November 2017, one Saturday morning na nagsabi si Judge Serrano na walang pasok, I went to YouTube and opened an account. May channel na ako, I told myself, wala na itong atrasan. So I spent the next 6 weeks learning to draw. And that's how I ended up with Lex 1.0. All of the items of clothing you see are based on clothes I actually wear. I'm very thankful for the love and support of my wife. She helped me sell a watch I owned, an old watch that I didn't want anymore. From the proceeds of the sale, I was able to buy an audio mixer, a microphone, and other small things that have helped me start the channel. My first uploads came a little after the new year. I started by recording myself and the codal provisions I had to learn. And then the weekly cartoon you now see every Friday. Sir Lex, are you gay? No, I am not gay. Ano po ang hindi nyo makakalimutan sa YouTube journey nyo? The most difficult part of being a YouTube creator is the journey from 0 subscribers to 100. Mine was especially difficult because Lex in Motion is a closely guarded secret. Hindi ko naman pwedeng i-post sa personal kong Facebook page na please like and subscribe friends. No, hindi ganon. During that time, 0 subscribers to 100. It was very difficult, not because no one was watching. At that time, I set myself a goal, make 50 episodes for the year. It was a personal productivity goal based on consistency. The second goal was to get a comment, 1 comment. Kung may isang comment na ako, it'll mean that there's a real live human being that's actually watching from another screen. The time was difficult because I could not promote my content outside of YouTube. I kept getting blocked from groups and I even started getting hateful messages on my inbox. I ignored them and I persevered. Now, here we are. Ano po ang software na gamit nyo para sa YouTube? The software I use is the software I learned when I was 17 years old, working for an ad agency. I use Adobe Illustrator for drawing, Adobe After Effects for animating, and I finish everything up in Adobe Premiere Pro. The software suite bills me 3,100 pesos per month. Yan ang puhunan ng channel na to. But thankfully, I have received a voucher from YouTube Philippines for a 1-year subscription as part of the prices for YouTube Next Up. Salamat, YouTube. Sir Lex, matanda na po ba kayo? Good question, kapatid. Nasa kalendaryo pa naman ako. But I like music from the 80s and the early 2000s. Sir Lex, what do you think of the PHILSAT? When anybody asks me about the PHILSAT, I always tell them that there's strong opposition against it, especially from the side of the academe. I've always thought that it was unduly burdensome for aspiring law students kasi may PHILSAT ka na, may entrance exam ka pa sa law school na papasukan mo. Dodoble ang bayad, dodoble ang pagod. I've always thought that the PHILSAT is fair, but if and only if it is the only barrier towards law school. Otherwise, ibalik na lang nila yung system nung time namin. Having the law school administer the entrance exam comes with the caveat that they will be free to set their own standards. For my part, I did not get the scholarship at an expensive law school because my college grades were too low. There are a few questions remaining now that the Supreme Court has made its decision. Una, may refund kaya sa mga nag-take ng PHILSAT? Paano na lang yung mga pinaalis sa law school kasi hindi pala sila pumasa ng PHILSAT? Entitled kaya sila for damages? I think these are issues that we have to watch out for in the weeks and months ahead. Ano po ang first activity nyo everyday? Ano po ang last ritual bago matulog? My day begins by taking my dog Chucky out to pee and to poop. Paglalakad kami nang malapit lang, it doesn't matter if it's 7 a.m. or 4 a.m. Babangon talaga siya. Kasi convinced siya na pupu time na. That's also when I say my morning prayers and think about my day. I pray for a lot of people. What really helps is imagining the things you want to happen and see it happen right in front of you. I also pray for one thing that I'd like to do or see happen by the end of today. My last activity also works the same way. I lie down and imagine all of the things I want to do, the places I want to be, or anything else that I'd like to happen. One of them is building a 6-story office building for free legal aid. I'm sure I've mentioned this to some subscribers before, but the goal of the channel is to help raise an entire generation of young lawyers who will bring justice where there is none. I want to build offices for free legal aid. Dito naman din ako umaasa sa iyo, kapatid. Sana sa iyong pag-aabogado ay matutulungan mo rin ako na tumulong din sa iba. If you support this vision and would like to volunteer for 1 or 2 cases per year, or you'd like to intern with our future free legal aid clinic, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you, kapatid. That is the long-term goal of the channel. The in-between is a little tricky to figure out for sure. What's happening right now is that I am testing rigs for live streaming and phone-in questions in the future. Every week, I am meeting with a representative from YouTube Philippines as part of their program for creators. I sit through an hour of lectures and all of my questions as a creator are instantly addressed. Funding for the animated law school lectures has run dry, so production has stopped, but it's at the point that I can continue the work by myself. I want these lectures out by the first quarter of next year. I know I cannot keep paying the costs from my own pockets, but I want to help all of us, however way I can. Facebook groups. I want to start a support group for law students in the Philippines. The issue here is that I may not have a lot of time to be the admin and moderator. I have been approached by some people, but they are of the opinion that it should be a paid position. If you'd like to volunteer for free as admin for our community, please send me a private message on Instagram or Facebook. Thank you for supporting Lex in Motion. Kung minsan ay due na ang Adobe subscription, sakto naman na may bibili ng mga shirts. Salamat, kapatid. Thank you for allowing yourself to be part of Divine Providence. The journey to 20,000 subscribers was not easy. I've nearly quit as a creator at least 3 times in nearly 2 years. I've lived past through my own mental health issues and one attempt at overdosing myself to end it all. But by the grace of God, I am still here and I am happy to serve. My sobriety remains intact and I want to be a witness for people who are suffering the same. Tonight's one big message is this. We live in an abundant universe. We live in a world where nothing is impossible. At some point, you're going to be filled with so much love to give. And you won't ever know what to do with it. That's when you find your mission. My mission came in late 2016 when I had so much love to give. I started a YouTube channel. I learned to animate so I can upload on that channel. And tonight, we have 20,000 people who share that love. Thank you so much for watching. Like and share this video for good law school karma, and I will see you next Friday.